Hey viewers, welcome back to Indian Regional Recipes. I believe you all are doing great. Today's recipe we are going to see chicken yakni pulao. Let's start by preparing a special masala for it. Blend some coriander seeds, mace, nutmeg, cardamom, star anise, cloves, cinnamon, black pepper, some fennel seeds and some stone flour in a mixture jar and set it aside. Make it a fine powder. Now rinse some, I'm taking here 4 bowls of basmati rice. Whatever rice you are using, basmati is the perfect for this recipe, perfect rice for this recipe. So wash it thoroughly and then soak it for about an hour to achieve long and fluffy grains after cooking. Now heat some oil and ghee. If you don't have ghee, you can skip it, but then ghee will enhance the flavors. Remember that. In that, just add 2 bay leaves, some shazira, 2 Marathi muggu and 2 black cardamom. And immediately after that, add chopped onions and green chilies. After a minute, just saute it for a minute, about a minute, and then immediately add the chicken pieces. You can see I have shown in the video that how I given the slits on the chicken to allow the flavors to penetrate. Next, add ginger garlic paste and saute it until the raw smell disappears. Then add some salt and followed with some chopped coriander and mint leaves. Mix it thoroughly and then immediately after that add the masala powder that we prepared in the starting. Mix all of them thoroughly. Just for 2 minutes, let the chicken absorb the masala flavors, and then immediately after that add water. Be careful not to overcook the chicken as it can become dry. This process should be completed within a couple of minutes, maybe like 5 to 7 minutes, to keep the chicken tender and moist. Now here I'm using around 4 cups of rice. The glass bowl, you can see it, which I'm using to measure the water. With that bowl I've taken 4 cups of rice. Hence I'm adding 6 cups of water to the chicken. Now leave it on high medium flame. Let the yakni comes to a boil. Then add the soaked basmati rice. Don't stir it so much, otherwise it will break the rice. Just mix it once or twice and then leave it on medium high flame for about 5 minutes. And then after that you can check with a spatula or something, when you see that there is a little moisture in the rice. If you think you need more water, the rice is not cooked yet, at this stage you can just sprinkle some water and then put the tawa on a low flame, very low flame we need here. Put the tawa on that, this biryani pot, you just keep it and cover it with a cloth or atta, something like that. Guys, this dish is so flavorful enough to be enjoyed just like that. You don't need any kind of gravy. It brings back my childhood memories of picnics by the river with my village community. I vividly remember admiring the traditional attire, the langa oni. If you guys are aware of this South Indian attire of the women there, my sisters and my aunt, etc. I used to really admire them. Those carefree days are truly missed. That time I was a kid. This recipe reminds me of the once they used to make it. I mean, they used to cook this recipe, especially on the picnics, and we used to love it. If you have similar nostalgic memories, I would love to hear about them in the comment section. Do try this recipe and let me know, guys, how it turns out to be. And if you really enjoy this, and then please consider subscribing to my channel to support me. Thanks, guys.